One time I met a small autistic child at the vet and told him I'm autistic too. Then he asked if he could pet the kitten I had with me, and I said yes. When he was done petting her, his mom told him to say thanks, and he thanked the kitten. The child is objectively correct. Literally, we autistics are literal beings. My cousin coined the word autismo. I now call myself Autismus Prime. I mean, in the end, if the kitten objected, they would have made it well known, so it's only polite to thank them. Yeah, one of the things I love about cats is that they violently enforce consent, lol. Sometimes I put my face straight into one of my cat's bellies or pretend to eat their feet. My family friends always think I'm harassing the cat, but I always say that they would make it very clear they didn't like something. I was hiking in the woods once, and a woman and her dog were walking towards me to pass. Being a dog person, I obviously wanted to pet it, and knowing better than to approach a stranger's dog without its human's permission, I said to the woman, "Can we say hello?" She gave me the strangest look, said, hello, and continued to walk past me without stopping. It later occurred to me that she thought I was asking if I could say hello to her, rather than to her dog. I can only hope that she, too, still thinks about the ludicrousness of that interaction to this day. I promise you that woman recounted the story later and realized her blunder. Did you tell the mom she can bring autistic children to the regular doctor? She doesn't need to bring them to the vet. Sometimes I think I might need to see a vet. LOL. I mean this in an autistic feral way, not such a furry way. To each their own though. You're sitting in a waiting room with a kid. How do you know by looking at him that he's autistic? I only know a couple autistic people, and I only know that 'cause they've told me. She did say he was with his mom. Maybe they got to talking and the mom told her. People have been known to make small talk, lol. From inference and personal speculation, I wouldn't share my diagnosis with a kid like that unless I was specifically on the topic and wanted to reassure them that they are not alone. However, while I can't armchair diagnose everyone I meet, sometimes with extended conversation or getting to know them, you pick up on the vibe because neither of you have to code switch for each other. There is just a mutual lack of friction surrounding shared perceptions, values, and/or communication. Being autistic myself, I can assure you we can recognize it in other people, whether they realize it themselves or not. This child might have had more obvious behaviors, or the mother might have mentioned it. Sometimes it's easier to express yourself to animals than humans, even if you know you should be talking to the human rather than the animal. Shout out to all my friends that take care of the animals that keep me sane, but I can't own you to allergies. I was walking my big cane Corso Layla years ago, and a little girl came over all excited and playing with her big ears. As she left, she yells, "Nice to meet you!" I said, "Nice to meet you too, sweetie." And she spins around and goes, "I wasn't talking to you." I frequently see dogs on the street. I'll say hi to them. Their owners will sometimes say something to me back. I never acknowledge them. I was speaking to their companion. Sometimes their overseer will grant them permission to receive pets. I love petting random dogs. One time I got to pet this puppy. It was amazing. I rode that high for 3 days. The other day I pet this older sensitive dog. They nuzzled me and were so sweet and expressive, gently eager. Recently I came across a dog tied up outside the store. I brought it water. It didn't drink any. It took plenty of pet though. Another time I pet a greyhound. It was so chill. The owner told me they were a total couch potato. And another time I pet this little doodle something that was so happy. It was so playful and nuzzly.